My name is Michael Haug, and today we're going to introduce the first element of movement, horizontal movement. Horizontal movement, training our bodies to move to the best of its ability horizontally through space. Our axis, our spine, our whole body moves horizontally through space, okay? So there are three best feel-good directions of horizontal movement. We can move wherever we want horizontally, but these three directions are the best. They feel the best. They're the cleanest and best, or easiest to communicate in partnership, okay? Those three directions are forwards, sides, or backwards. So for this exercise, we are going to work on side movement, how to move side to side to the best of our ability. So let's get started. Before we move, we poise our bodies, we connect to the floor. We feel our connection with the floor because we get all our energy for movement using the floor, okay? So I got my tail behind me. I'm ready to roll. So, I'm just going to start moving my body side to side. Okay? As we do this, we discover movement, we play with our movement. The goal is to make it feel as good as possible. The better it feels, the better it looks. That is true. I've done a lot of research. The better it feels, the better it looks. So side to side, we get our whole body moving. Feel our head moving, side to side. Feel our tail moving, side to side. Feel our palms moving, side to side. Nice. I stretch to move, I contract to finish my move. Stretch, contract. We want to finish each move to enunciate, to articulate it in our partnership. We want to get all our weight over one leg before we move our body again. When we have all our weight over this leg, I am most balanced, I am most in control, I'm not falling. So I can push. When I don't have all my weight over this leg, I am falling into the next move. So I want to collect myself and move. Collect and move. Complete each word. We don't mumble through it. We articulate each move. I like what I call to kickstand my trailing leg. It's a kickstand. We kickstand it so we have control, we have balance. 2 points of connection with the floor, we can be in complete control. If we lift it, we're falling all of a sudden. Unless we have our body completely over our leg, still challenging. But when we don't have 2 points of connection, we generally are falling into our movement. So on each move, my trailing leg is always kickstanding my balance. Okay? So make that a habit. The kickstand, it's going to save your life. It's going to greatly, drastically improve and simplify your dancing with the kickstand. Great. So play with the side-to-side movement. We want to play with big movement. How big can you move side to side? Feel your whole body moving as big as possible. Challenge yourself. How big can you move? Nice. Small movement. How small can you move? Side to side. We want to feel fluid, moving from one leg to the next. We don't want any static movement, because when we become static, we kill the flow, we kill the energy of movement, the momentum. That challenges our partnership when we do that. It's not very clear. We got small movement. We have slow movement. How slow can you move from one leg to the next, side to side? With this exercise, don't worry about the music. Take your time. Feeling good is priority number one. Prioritizing your body to move well, however it wants. How quickly can you move side to side? Power it. Feel your head moving quickly, hands moving quickly, whole body's moving quickly. Nice. Now play with variety. We have big moves, small moves, slow moves, whatever you like, as long as you're side to side. Discover everything you can do side to side. You can let the music influence how you move. Always challenge yourself to move originally. That's how you discover. So dancing is all about discovering, exploring. Nice. So let's start doing this independently, side to side, the first direction of horizontal movement. And then when you feel good about it, we're going to do it in partnership. See you then. So we have a process on how to learn to avoid any bad habits. The process starts with being poised, being connected. We're going to start with eyes. Lead and follow via our eyes. So I'm going to lead, Nina's going to follow. Let's go side to side. We always want to feel ourselves moving. Nina's watching my mass move. She doesn't have to copy my arms, but she can. I want to be as predictable as possible. Surprise tacks aren't as fun, unless you want them to be fun, then you can surprise tack. We have big moves. We have small moves. We have slow moves. We have quick moves. We can play with variety. Feel the music as you're moving. We're going to switch roles. Now Nina's in charge. After we do side to side with our eyes and we feel good about it, we're going to introduce tree hugger hold. Tree hugger hold is strong connection. Lead on the outside, fall in the middle, or on the inside. And we feel our centers connected through our structure, through our frame. So we have our poise, and we're moving the tree in between us, side to side. I'm in lead first. And actually, on this one, let's close our eyes. We'll learn to feel what's happening. Kickstand yourself for balance. Feel your spine moving. Play with your movement. If you're not playing, why are you doing it? It doesn't have to be work. Breathing with your movement. When this feels good, we're going to switch roles. Now Nina's in charge. Eyes closed. I'm feeling where we're touching. Feel her arms, I feel her hands. I follow that connection. And I actively move myself. I don't depend on Nina. I move with her. I support her movement. I enunciate it. I amplify it. Feel my hands moving, my spine. I'm actively feeling Nina. Nina's actively moving me through our frame, through our structure. When you feel good about tree hugger, let's go right. We're going to introduce interlocking our fingers. This connection is more fluid. We want to feel energy going back and forth, feeding off each other. So I have my whole frame moving. As one, I don't just move my arms, I don't just move my body side to side. Feels good. We get all our energy from the floor, so I'm working that floor to follow Nina. I want to help her move. I don't want to overtake her. I want to assist her. As a follow, I always want to commit my weight after the lead. If we commit our weight before the lead, we are unintentionally taking the lead. So I'm always trying to feel Nina and move as big as possible until I have to commit my weight, when I feel her commit her weight. It's better to be a little bit behind as a follow versus getting ahead. If your leader is running into battle and you're following him, if you get ahead, you can no longer receive instructions. You're on your own. Same with dancing. Feel it out. After interlock fingers, now we're free to change connection points. Whew, we're getting far away. As we move, I'm going to lead first. A connection point's wherever we're touching, wherever we're communicating through. We can do it visually as well. So Nina, as a follow, is always feeling wherever we're touching. And I want to move into a new connection point. I don't want to force it. We're actively feeling our connection point, wherever that is. The more we're connected, the stronger our connection, the easier it is to lead and follow. The less of a connection, the more left up for interpretation. Explore with your partner different connection points. Have fun with it. Let's change roles. I'm using my kickstand to control my movement. I'm feeling Nina wherever she touches me. My eyes are closed, put it to the test. If you find yourself thinking too much, close your eyes. If you find yourself processing too much, close your eyes and learn through experience. So this is side-to-side movement. We start with eyes. Then we move to tree hugger hold. Then we move to interlock our fingers hold for fluidity. Then we move to changing our connection points so we learn how to move with our partner regardless of how we're connected. Enjoy this exercise. You've got it. Practice it. Play with it. Free your mind and give your body the time to feel it, the freedom to feel it. And be sure you connect, play, feel, and your dancing will flow. Please comment with how I can improve these videos. I'm on a quest to help everybody discover their flow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And remember why you dance. You dance because it feels good.